Hello, ZXP Story Gamer Z. Right now the video is unlisted, but I'm going to make it public in a moment. Got a little important phone call and stuff, so I'll be right back. Alright, now that takes care of that. I'm just messing around. Right now I'm just getting myself settled for a bit. Eventually I'm going to be sending links out and doing all that, but I have to let the live stream actually, well, it looks like it has the thumbnail set already, which is good news, by the way. If the thumbnail wasn't set, I would have to end up waiting. So when I send it out on Twitter, people actually get the thumbnail, not like a general thumbnail, you know what I'm saying? I made sure that thumbnail was created, so I just wanted to make sure it's already there. Yeah, now it's saying, okay, my stream is okay, but the bit rate is not at a good number. Means it's taking time to adjust. It does, my stream does that at times, so it always lets me know in the status bar. It says, oh, if my stream is okay, if my stream is not so good. So I just have to make sure everything is working properly. Sometimes when I refresh, it says it's good. It's kind of funny, so it's like, oh, it's good. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. While the OK statistics change eventually. So where I left off, I had just defeated Sorceress Edia, aka the Matron, who is the wife of Sid, our leading person of the Balam Garden, the headmaster Sid. So right now, I was going around like doing some card battles, collecting a lot of the people's cards and stuff. There goes Zell. Let me see what he says right here. How's Rinoa doing? She's still in a coma? Don't take it too hard. She'll snap out of it eventually. Oh yeah, I'm sure she will. Oh, that same guy again. Apparently there's supposed to be like 8 to 9 scenes you're supposed to unlock here to do the Zell's Love quest. I don't try to remember how many scenes I did, because there were times when I had may have missed certain scenarios. But it's alright. Right now, the only thing I'm thinking about is going to get, going to see if I can get some more of the upgraded weapons now. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. Alright, 3rd floor. Already talked to that dude over there. Now I'm just gonna go over here and see what's up. Yep, she's in the infirmary, alright. Yes, we are ready to go, sir. Let's get going. I know Selphie needs to get up there. Now I know the level up system in Final Fantasy VIII is obviously different. Definitely different. Oh wait. Hold on. Let me check her junction real quick. Okay, good. So she has, I've mainly been doing, like, switches of junctions for certain characters. What GF does he have? Okay. Okay, yeah. So I gave it to, okay, gotcha. I'll decide who I give the, Alexander to. Maybe I might just give it to Irvine for now. Eventually I'll be switching up stuff later. Let me just take a look. See what you got. Alright. You also got Eliminate, Elemental Attack, and Junction, Elemental Defense ×4. Junctions 4 magic to Elemental Defense. You got it. Now I can Junction 2 magic to Elemental Defense. Good. I know there are items that teach you all the different abilities you can have for your Guardian Force. Oh, I'm looking at the analytics where it shows me like all the different quality selections. Basically, whoever enters my stream, you just make sure you're watching the video at the best or highest quality possible for your device, your computer, your laptop, etc. The only thing I'm able to do is just stream through my PS4. That's it. So I'm not really in control of all the quality of the stream as much, except just making sure that, okay, this is running, it's active, and keeping an eye out to make sure there's no issues. So I'm gonna go visit that one location. Yeah, let's get out of here. Maybe let's just go all the way here. And there'll be so many places I want to visit. I definitely want to face the Jumbo Cactar again, and the Tonberry King, and then you get Odin, all those summons. I would definitely want to face them again. Now, Bomb Squad, because I know you, be thankful that I know you, because if I didn't and you were just some random troll, I would definitely had you banned. What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, I saw that that smiley face you got there. Imagine if someone, but hey, could you imagine if somebody actually came in the stream and said that? You know what I mean? And I didn't even know the person. They come right in the stream and they're all like, oh, these graphics suck so bad. Did I ever tell you, how you doing today, by the way? Did I ever tell you, I'm glad you're here. Did I ever tell you about the time when someone actually came into my stream and literally told me in writing? I told another user, if you remember Saito. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I can tell you a funny story. That's why they call me EXP Story Gamer. Sometimes I like to tell stories. So that's another uniqueness about me and my channel. But you know what's really funny is, yeah, they just, some people are either like, they're just stressed out in the day and they just want to let out the energy, you know, sweat off, just like, you know, or they're just upset, or they just want to take their anger out on somebody, something's going on with them, you know what I mean? You said you're naturally offensive? I am curious what you mean when you say you're well, you said naturally. Well, naturally offensive. In other words, if it really is something that really is offensive, like, like straight up, yes, that what you said was offensive, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm very sure that's what you mean, naturally. I think for many of those type of people, maybe they're just want to offend. And they're just like, I'm offended by everything or whatnot. I don't know what to say about them. But I don't know, I was saying earlier, oh, you tend to say things that are offensive. Ah, gotcha. Well, as long as you make sure you read my rules carefully and not do anything that's so offensive to the point where I might have to time you out and everything. Okay, so one of the things is about the jokes. Like, I don't, my stream, one of my rules is I don't allow, like, because I get tired of the what are those type of jokes? The ones where it's always going to be some sexual innuendo joke here or there. I get tired of those jokes. So, well, not only that, you know, I'm tending to kind of make it a little more clean. I'm leaning a little bit more towards family friendly as much. So I don't take those jokes in my chat or my channel. So I have a rule on that as well. So, I like how I said that. I'm like, as well. But that's exactly the point. So I try to be careful with that. Like, you know, because it's like, there are some people may go so far in their line of joking where I'm like, you know what, you need to slow down, you need to stop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, well, but I have rules in my chat and my stream, so be careful now. Be careful, you know. Yeah, I'm not gonna give leniency though, so be careful. But your joke and everything is fine, you know. Don't trust me, I haven't seen any jokes from you or anything where it's been like that extreme or anything, or so like sexually based stuff, too much of that, you know. I haven't really gotten that much from you. I've gotten like some of the general, like the natural good jokes, like even the one you just said earlier about the graphics sucking, you know, like, or people not liking the graphics. Oh man, that's funny. He said, if you're gonna get banned, you're gonna get banned. Well, alright. But you said, I'm gonna vote for Trump. Imagine if somebody else came in, they're like, well, you're voting for Trump. Hey, I don't care if you vote for Trump or if you vote for any president. Yeah, I don't really care if you vote for Trump or anybody. Like, that's not offensive to me, you know. But there are some people out there who really get offended by that, and I just look at them as like, look, if that person's gonna vote for that person, so be it. Like, like I'm not gonna be yelling at them and jumping at them or anything. Like, there are some people who are just too offended by stuff like that, and it's like, look, let it go. You know, people are gonna choose who they're gonna vote for and everything. You know what I'm saying? So. But I do take my live stream seriously, so if anybody starts violating in my rules, I will use my chat bot, basically, to run the discipline. And then if it gets to the point where the violation is so much that I can't allow this person here, then I have to ban the person. So far, I've only had probably about like, how many people have I dealt with? Because I have a lot of stories to tell. Right now, I'm just taking a look and see what I need here. So it looks like I need a betrayal sword, turtle shell, chef's knife, all that stuff. And then Zell, I need the dragon skin, fury fragment, adamantium, dragon skin, fury fragment. Yeah, a lot of enemies I gotta fight just to get these things. Marlboro, oh boy. Yeah, I gotta fight the Marlboro. Okay. I believe Save the Queen is our last one. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But how you been, man? I was laughing when you said, I'm gonna vote for Trump. I was like, yeah, well, go ahead. Like, yeah, that's not offensive. But let me tell you about the stories of things the craziest, darnest things that I've seen as a live streamer in my chat. Oh, this is gonna get you to laugh a lot. Let me tell you. Since you're here, this is a perfect opportunity. So I'm just looking at the different enemies I gotta face. But I'm gonna go ahead and help Selphie level up. I just gotta find a good spot. But it looks like I'm not able to get those. Wait, am I able to? Nah, maybe not. Okay. What was some of the funniest stories? Huh. Oh man, I got a story for that one too, man. Let me tell you. The self-promotion. I got a big story with that one. But let me just tell you about the time when someone actually came in the middle of my stream. Get this. So this is where I get it. Yeah, it's okay if I use one card. It's fine. And they literally, there we go. It's forbidden. That's the one that has the betrayal sword. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, I don't care. Get more later. I need it. But this person. Oh my gosh. Look, this don't even make any sense. You know what the person did? He came into my chat while I was playing Final Fantasy VII, and they literally told me, they said the following. What did they say? They said, Your channel's boring. Yes, this is what they said. Your channel is boring, and your game is boring, and you need to play some new games. Oh, that's the chat bot thing. No, the 9 rule is okay in the description, but in the chat bot thing, it's just a matter of the length of the whole sentencing, and then it cuts it off in the chat bot. There's really not much I can do except maybe minimize some of the sentencing, so then they can all be on one line of paragraph, and that's it. Yeah. But all my rules are in the description, so it's much easier. But yeah, I have to go back to the stream elements and fix that. Thank you for catching that. But anyway, yeah, the person literally told me that. They said, oh, my channel's boring, my game is boring, you need to be playing new games. That's what they said. And I'm looking at them like, some live streamers can play old games, classic games, and some play new games. Like, what's the problem? And a person said, I don't remember, they said something else. I don't know what else they said. But then I was talking to them, and then I just went and I just put them in hiding. You can hide a user or just block them. I just put them in hiding. I didn't want to see them say anything else, because I think they said the next thing they said was more rude. Like, but when I look back, it's like the person, let me see if I got it now, because I went and refined those tools from the cards. The person literally like, oh my gosh. Is it good enough? No? Alright. So I just need a turtle shell now. Yeah, they need a steel pipe. Okay, so I got those, so dragon skin and all that other stuff. Mesmerized blade. All that, and the cockatrice. Yes, I gotta go find them guys. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I see how it is. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, he literally said that. This person said, and I just put them in hiding. I said that. I put them in hiding. I didn't want them to say anything else. I'm sure they're the ones that gave me a dislike, and I'm like, whatever. Like, but you know, I realized I went to another streamer and I asked him, hey, have you ever had that before? You know what they said? They said something was clever, which I think, like, if I were to said something so clever that if I were to say it to a person that says that, I would have said, you know what? YouTube recommended and suggested my live stream to you, and you're the one who clicked on the video in the first place. You had an opportunity to see the thumbnail, you had an opportunity to see the title, you had an opportunity to read the description, and here you are in the middle of my live stream chat saying that. You wanted to come here and see this. If you didn't want to come here and see this, why did you click on the video? It's because you wanted to come and see this. Which is true. You know, some people are just stupid in their decisions. Like, you had every opportunity to not come to the live stream in 3 to 4 ways, and you did. So you now are embarrassing yourself coming in here telling me to play new games, and which is very stupid, and trying to dictate the streamer's games. I don't even know you, and you just arrived at the stream. Like, what they just did was very stupid. Like, you don't need to go in somebody's live stream and do that. People can, you know, that, I mean, sheesh. Someone can just ban you right there for doing something like that. Oh my gosh. I was just like, No, just listen for a sec. This person just arrived in my stream, did not even say anything, okay? Just so you have context. And you know what's funny? My username at the end of the day, before I changed my username, was Final Fantasy Rules. And I was playing Final Fantasy VII. And there were a lot of people who liked Final Fantasy VII that did come to my streams. This user, who I did not know, who never said a single thing in the chat, okay, came in and said that, out of nowhere. And I've been on many live streams where there are people who have played old games, especially Metal Gear Solid or anything like that. And they had someone come in and say the same thing, out of nowhere. And they told them like it is, like what I just said. There are people who also like Final Fantasy games. Because we could say like, well, you need to play what people like. But at the end of the day, there are so many games people like. And there are some games people don't like. And I've encountered a lot of people who like Final Fantasy. So that kind of advice can be said to somebody who's playing a new game. And the person couldn't even tell me what new game. They just said new games. And you know what's funny? There are people who like classics. So it really is also based on your audience at the end of the day. So that's one of the factors. It's about audience when you're streaming or you're making video content on YouTube. That's what it really is about at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Final Fantasy VII was not something that I just preferred, even though I liked it myself. It was also a game that I also acknowledged that a lot of people liked. So I was being aware and conscious of what a lot of people liked at the end of the day. Because I know what you were saying was just a thought, but it was just letting you know that I actually know that. I know. I'm aware. Which is why when I picked my games, there are people who came in who actually liked to see these games. So there are so many people on YouTube and so many audiences. I'm just checking all the different places I haven't been to. I don't think I've been here. Because I just want to see if there's some like where there could be possibly good leveling. I'm going to see if this is a good spot. And let me see, who's in my party again? Selphie, okay. Yeah. Not that I'm ignoring your advice, minding you. It's just that I've become aware of that understanding. It's just the context was the person came out of nowhere and just said that. That's, first of all, you don't go and say something like that. The way you communicate that. Really. I don't care who it is. Like, you're just, you haven't even said anything, and then that's the first thing that came out of your mouth. Like, that's the first impression I'm getting of you is, okay, you're jumping in saying all this stuff. I don't even know you. Hello, and what's your problem? Like, what's wrong? Because also, people don't have to come to the live stream if it's an old game. Which is a fact, because you're always given the thumbnail and the title and everything. Yep, be right back. Okay, no problem. Well, I'm gonna see. So there's like some just low-level enemies here, I believe. Probably have to check the other locations. Yeah. Not really good spot. Okay, so I gotta go find something else. Yeah. Plus, the funny thing about that guy was like, like, I mean, to go in to say like, oh, you need to play some new games out of nowhere, and it was like, and then other people coming in and enjoying the gameplay, probably looking at this person like, who are you? Because it's not ignoring people looking for new games. It's just a question of what is those new games, but it's also a question of why did you come to this stream anyway if you were expecting some new games? Because some people can be trolling too, and so that's why I'm also careful. You know, I didn't want to have someone who talks like that, you know, continue to have conversations with if they're going to be that way, because then that's not really helping. It's not really helping me improve or learn to reach out to them if they're going to talk like that, because then it's like, okay. And there was someone who did a similar thing, and then they finally apologized for it. You know, they apologized for their actions because they said, oh, sorry, I didn't read the rules, I didn't pay it. And I said, yeah, you ignored the rules, you know. And they were kind of like, you know, giving me suggestion of games, you know, and it was like, yeah, you know, it's just the problem of if you're gonna be interacting with the streamer about see if there's any more, maybe just up around here. I'll probably get into some fights. I'm just going around just seeing like what's a good place to start some fights, because I'm just straight up grinding, helping Selphie grow. All my other characters are a good higher level. Selphie's just way behind, so I'm just trying to get her to get up that level. I know there's one island, but I'm not able to get to it at the time. Because that one island I know where there's so many higher level enemies, including the Marlboro tentacle. But right now I'm not able to get to it. So I have to wait. I'll just fight around here. yeah, it's just... And then I'm trying to remember, what was that one occasion? Where I caught like, just got back. Nice. I'm just reminiscing another interesting story about a user. There's a user. I don't know if they're. I haven't seen them in a while, so hopefully they're okay and everything. You know, and it's nothing against them, minding them, but you've probably seen them in chat. I had to help them. They're right now. It looks like they've stopped doing it, but you've probably seen a person named Nor Mongerby in chat before. You know, I had to deal with a situation because I was starting as a streamer and I was a little timid handling people at the time. So I was trying to be like a little nice, you know, or not a little nice, sorry. I was nice, I was respectful in communication, you know what I mean? You learn to improve your communication. And I'm just straight up fighting. That's more better. Alright, so this is all he had. Okay. We have Asuna. Yes, we do. And there you go. Now let's see if we can get some healing. Alright, buddy, I need you to wake up. So, wake up! The way to wake up somebody is punch him in the face. What's a good... Yeah, but, you know, I had caught him, you know, I had him, and he, you know, a few times, he wasn't the only person where they would, you know, tell you, hey, come and subscribe to my channel, hey, come and check out my channel. Even say like, hey, sub for sub. And it was later on, as I started attending more live stream, I started learning the general basic rules of live streamers. There's a common rule that I started learning, and I started adopting, and I started understanding how to be brave in communicating my rules to people. People with different walks of life. And the person, like, I literally told them, I said, hey, there's no sub for subs, Like, you know, I told them before, like, hey, sorry, but I don't do sub for subs. And then I told them, like, hey, like, you know, because it was time I allowed it at first, but I was like, wait, no. Because I don't want people to self-promote. I started doing that in my channel, in my chat. So I started hampering down on him and a few other, especially him about, you know, subbing. Or talking about, what is it? Talking about their subs a lot, like literally using my chat to talk about nothing about their channel, their subs, everything. And it was just like, okay, look, you're in my channel, you're in my chat, and you're using my channel to spend time talking about nothing else but your subs and stuff. So, you know, eventually it took me time, I got him to stop. And I've been, ever since, I've just been keeping an eye out for behavior like that. Because people that do that, that spend their time talking about their channel at every instant, is literally doing something we like to call poor etiquette, which is you're communicating another channel, especially your own, within someone else's channel so much that it's really all about your channel at the end of the day. And it's like, no, that's not gonna happen here. So now I had to deal with that a lot, man. I mean, if you were to ask me, like, how was it dealing with self-promotion as a live streamer for the very first time? Yeah, I'm grinding. It's grinding time. I'm about to get that leveling. You know what I'm saying? It's great to see you, man. What was I saying? Yeah, dude, it's like... Oh, thank you for doing that. So that means I can probably this. Yeah, it was nearly hectic dealing with that for the very first time. But I learned a lot about communication. That's what I'm grateful for. I learned so much on how to communicate with people, different backgrounds. I met people who English is not their first language. I also met some other interesting people. There was someone that literally changed their username in one of my live streams, literally. I caught it afterwards and it was just like, wow. It's like, I don't even know if they thought I wasn't going to see that, but I saw it. They were once saying like, oh, I'm 1 and 3 years old. And then the next thing you know, it's like, well, wait a minute. Now you say you're some older brother to another user? Like, wait, what? I met some very interesting, strange people, and I met some really funny and cool people, you know what I'm saying? The life of a live streamer. What else is new with your life, by the way? And one of the things I'll say is, like, I kind of like, you know, well, kind of going back to what, you know, that advice you gave earlier. You know, I noted down, I've been doing research on my audience. So, like, I wrote down a list of needs. Like, what is it at the end of the day, like, what my channel is about and what my audience needs. And then I recorded literally, like, at least 5 to 6 needs that I've discovered about my audience. Because I've had people coming in, so I noticed their behavior. I noticed the behavior of those I've been reaching out to, and then those that have been coming in, and even the person who said that, you know, it was like, you know, most of them don't know what they're talking about, and they may not know what to say, and so they like, so it's paying attention to that as well, and getting clarity of what people are talking about too. Yeah. So I study my audience. I do audience analysis even while I play games. So it's like, okay, let me see the behavior of my audience. Yeah. I don't know if you're still there in chat, bro. Sorry, I'm just ranting on a story. Story by story. You know, it's just really funny, man. Just seeing all the hijinks and things I had to experience. I look back at it, and it's just like, you know, it's been a fun ride. And I experienced so much, and it's like you learn so much. It's just like, wow, so this is what a live streamer goes through. Literally. You eating some tacos, man? Now I'm jealous. And I love to have fun and joke around myself, so yeah. I still like what you said earlier about, like, when you jumped into it, I'm voting for Trump. I was laughing like my butt. I was like, yeah. I know what's going to happen if you say that. Some people are going to be like, what? I mean, some people get so offended, like, what? You're going to vote for Trump? How it is, like, man, I'm sitting back laughing. I'm like, man, guys, come on, man. Like, yeah. You might already know this, but yes, social media. Which is why I'm already like, because I'm already part of one aspect of social media. It's all in my description, all my info about that. Then there's another aspect of social media I'm looking to. So there's probably like 2 more platforms I'm looking into as well. That's worth investing. So yeah, utilizing social media, I agree, is very important because that's what most of the YouTubers have been using. Even things like Discord. So I have been so, you know, I mean, you know, at some point I'm already like gonna sit down and just say, okay, let me look at these platforms and see, like, what would be the platform I would want to turn to for my channel, you know, because I'm already on one, so let me look at other ones. Because right now I'm okay with handling one right now, and then decide, okay, am I ready and willing to handle, and it's important for me to be ready, am I willing to handle another platform, you know. Never said I was joking. ... Oh, yeah, I know. Hey, even if you weren't joking and you really were gonna do it, I really don't care. And I mean that with seriousness in regards to who votes for who, because I'm not in anyone's business of who they vote for. You know what I mean? I'm not, yeah, I don't do that. I don't be like going on like, who you vote for, who you vote for. I don't care to tell people who I vote for at the end of the day. So, I really don't care to. I mean, my family may know. My family would know, but when it comes to any person, I'd be like, who you vote for? I'd be like, oh, don't don't want it, none of your business. Yeah. Saito, what's up? How you doing, bruh? I know earlier you told me about that video you were watching, man. It's like me, he's like, just putting it out there. Yeah, you doing good? It's like, let me just put it out there, let people know that I'm going to do this. It's like, okay. It's like, okay, go ahead, like. I mean, there's already a lot of candidates now. I do, just everything, so I'll have. Oh, wait, what's with the question mark there, Saito? Oh, and it's level up season, Saito, so I'm just focusing on just helping Selphie increase her level. Well, at least I found a good spot. Oh, she gets to learn acid, okay. Let me see if I can get it. It said blue fluid. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, mystery fluid. There we go. Got it. Oh, right. It was about your video. The one you said that you went to go see. Or, not video. You went to go see. The one you told me about earlier, Saito. Yeah, you seen them nunchucks? I think you made that comment before, right? I think, didn't you see them before? Bomb Squad? I'm sure you have. Yeah, she has those big, oh good, my live stream statistics says good. I was just looking at my live stream thing, it says good. When it says good, it's perfectly running. If not, then 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 it's like an okay, or if it's like it says bad, it's like no work, and it starts working after I say that. Not in the stream. It was when we were when you were telling me about because you were watching some people from WoW, a beginner, first time playing it, and it was cringy. Good, getting that. I know, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all I was gonna say was, yeah, it was painful. I was gonna say it's, yeah, because I remember I was saying how it's, I know you're there, Bomb Squad, too. It's like how you're a veteran at something. Like, let me just say something in general. It's sometimes funny. It could be, I mean, just like, you could just be like, either angry, frustrated, or you just don't like it when you gotta sit back and you watch. Maybe for me, I'm okay. I can deal with it, but sometimes it'd be like, where you sit back and you're a veteran at it, whether it's a game or a technology, whatever it may be, you know what to do, and you sit back and you watch someone who is a beginner, and and you see them fall for the most dumbest, the most obvious things, like like literally, you're just like, your eyes might bleed. And how do you how do you mistake, hey, Bomb Squad, get this, there's an animal or creature in there by the name of a lynx, and when you hear the name lynx, what are you gonna think of? You're gonna think of like a cat, a feline, right? Like, it's a feline in World of Warcraft, and the person called the lynx a boar. Now, how in the world are you going to mess that up? I'm thinking, how old is this person? Was this a little kid, like below 10 years old, playing it? Like, I was just like, what? I was like, how old is this person? It's like, literally, he said, if it is cringy, my eyes might bleed. You just screen your eyes, you're like, ah! It's like, ah, my eyes! Yeah, how can you confuse a lynx with a boar? I don't get that. A lynx is a freaking feline. It's a cat creature. How can you confuse that? Oh my god. A man, bear, pig, for all I know, or a tiger. Yeah, but it was a lynx. A freaking a lynx, which is a feline creature, and it's just like, literally, even if you look at an image of it, you see it, you'll know that it's a freaking, it's like a lion. You know, it's like a lion or a cat creature, and it's just like, you're just like, how did you say it was a boar? Like, hey, howdy there, pickles and chips. Howdy. Howdy to you too. Wait, what you said? Bombs, you said, I said liger. A liger. It's still a feline. But a boar? Unless it was a boar in disguise, just to be joking. Unless it was a boar in disguise. And that was a very poor, sorry excuse for a boar. It's like, how dare it dress up like a cat-like creature? It's a boar. I mean, how can you get that messed up? Like, good, I got memorized blades. Probably because I destroyed the horn, or the blade on the, whatever you call it. The something blade on his head. So how's everyone doing so far? I was earlier, I know Saito, you probably weren't here, I was just telling Bomb Squad like some of the most funniest, oddest stories I've ever experienced as a live streamer. Because I remember I told you them too, about the time when someone came in saying all my stuff was boring, or the time when someone, you know, doing sub for subs, self-promoting and stuff. I had never heard someone actually say like something like, "Oh, I'm letting you know what's in my." This is the first time I've ever heard someone say this too. Oh, by the way, like, oh, I don't know I don't know, I never heard of anyone, what did they say again? Oh, they said, oh, I'm just letting you know, I'm having this video and stuff because you're not subbed to me in my chat. Like, you actually, I mean, to actually say that right there, like, as if I owe you a sub. Okay, don't tell me your video, don't tell me your content, don't tell me your channel. Don't talk about that in my chat and be like, oh, I'm not subbed to you. Like, I don't even, like, bro. I mean, to have someone say that to me, it's just like, wow, bro. Like, really? At least those blades, they got memory to memorize, right? That's perfect. Because they're memorized blades, so they remember. Like that one, they probably remember the fact that I knocked it off of its owner. I'm knocking off the memorized blades. He also mistaken a transmog NPC for a vendor. Had so much trouble trying to figure out how to sell items. Oh, man. See? It's like, look, it's like with me and technology. I'm a computer guy. I've been working with computers for years. And there are some occasions where it's like, it's been understandable, like, especially from my parents. Sometimes, there are some things they don't know about some of the computers, so, that's fine, helping them out at times. But then sometimes you gotta there's moments when you sit back and you see someone, like, literally have no clue how to operate, and it's just like, okay, let me just tell you what to do. Not that I'm against teaching them, I'm not against anyone who doesn't know certain basic computer operations and stuff. There are some people who don't use computers for a living and may not know how to operate it, so it's understandable. But there's some occasions where there's just some people you just look at them and it's like, these computers been around for a long time, and let's say they use the computer, but there's just some basic things they don't know about, but they've been using the computer for a long time. It's like, well, wait, you didn't know this? Like, and then let me see what else. Getting some D&D stuff written down. Oh yeah? Nice. You doing some D&D? Oh, by the way, Bomb Squad, your message is being held for review. Courtesy of my message review system. But for the sake of just understanding what you said, it's easy, but you should make a... Now I'm trying to understand the joke now. Like, what? DMing your campaign soon, so you'd like to do some D&D. Nice. I like to play D&D. I've seen some people play that before, and I've never played it, so cool. Yeah, I don't know what you meant by that kind of rule, Bomb Squad, so I'm just gonna hide the message. It's fun. So I just said, be right back. Oh, I wish she would have nunchuck it off. Ah, darn it. We didn't even knock it off this time. So that's how you get it. You just have to attack them and knock it off, right off their heads, and then voila. Just trying to remember something. What's it called? Oh my gosh. Trust me, I'm just like entertaining people while I'm streaming. But there was this comedian that oh my gosh, what did this comedian do? This comedian, okay, this was like an old video. I was just surfing on YouTube, minding my own business. No, just kidding. Nah, I wasn't minding my own business. I was just looking for some funny videos. You know what I mean? You know how it is, right? Bomb Squad, we look for some funny stuff. But anyway, there was a guy, comedian, stand-up, and he was dealing with two of the disruptive and rudest people, like this couple throughout his comedy show. Like, just very disruptive. And you know what comedians do? They address them. And they do it in a funny way, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it deals with hecklers. Oh boy, hecklers. People coming in, saying all this stuff, disrupting the comedy show, and people trying to come there and have a good time, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, this couple, I don't know if they were, well, I'm sure they were drinking. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of drinks and everything. So they're probably drunk and you know, enjoying themselves. The comedian, you know, was addressing them, and apparently they were married. Yeah, of course, they're married, and apparently the husband, they were celebrating his birthday that day. Now, this is where it gets funny. My God. There was a moment where the guy literally, like, oh my gosh. I'm trying to hold back my laughter right now. The guy literally, that happened to Dave Chappelle? Alright, well, we'll get to that in a moment. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This guy, like, hold back the laugh. Don't laugh too much. Okay. Okay. But, he literally, the comedian was like saying, like, kind of like messing with him. And he's like, looking at him, is like, how old are you and everything? And he's like, you know what, I don't believe you. It's like, it's like, I bet, you know what, I bet it's not his birthday, you know, and the crowd's laughing, I bet it's not his birthday. And the guy, look, the guy's hardly even close to the comedian, right? Like, distance-wise. And he's like, he attempts, the video says the words, he attempts to show him his ID from afar. Okay? You can tell this person's probably drunk. So, he's trying to show him his ID, and the comedian's like laughing in the crowd, and he's like, and he's asking the guy, because the guy said he engaged her on his knee. And he's like, the comedian's asking like, well, okay, when did you engage to her? And he's saying, and the guy, he's seen the guy showing him his car, he's like, okay, but I believe you. When did you engage to her and everything? And then he immediately, before the guy could answer, he said, sir, you just showed me your you just pulled you pulled out your Blockbuster gift card. Out of all the things he pulled out to show his ID, he pulled out his Blockbuster gift card. Oh my gosh. This is when Blockbuster was still around. He literally, no, for his ID, he pulled out his Blockbuster gift card. Just to show him his age and everything. I'm like, excuse me. Is this for real? The guy, like, oh my gosh. Like, I could not stop laughing at that after that. And you know, he continued to egg him on, you know, make fun of him, you know, and then eventually it got to the point where they're just so rude. He said, okay, you guys are rude and stuff, we need you to get out of here. So, long story short, you know, it's just some people doing the dumbest things, and, you know, and some people say things and disrupts the show, and it's just like, you guys were asking for it, like... But I never seen anybody actually pull something like that out for their ID. It's like, really? Yeah, back to what you were saying there. Sorry, Pickles and Chips. You were talking about, like, the same thing that what happened to Dave Chappelle? I'm guessing some people, like, rudely interrupting, saying stuff in the crowd while he was performing. Oh, my gosh. I could imagine stuff like that happening. I've seen videos of comedians doing heckler, you know, dealing with hecklers and stuff, and it's just like, wow, these guys are crazy. Good. Let me see. So she's level 22 now. Okay. I mean, yeah, my main character is going to go to 50, but I just wanted to get her up a few more levels. So I think probably get her up to level 25. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just... remove their junctions and then try to decide, like, okay, disperse the magic and figure out the junctions for my characters at this point, because I want to make sure that they're well prepared for future battles. At the end of the day, you know, I don't want to have them going into battles without their gear, you know what I'm saying? Who's here, by the way? I know I haven't seen any responses yet. Oh, wow, really? Oh my gosh, that's not cool. I mean, he read a book before wow. Dude, people are there to have a good time. People were there to have a good time. Are you serious? Man. I seen something like that. Wow. Thank you for telling me that. Wow, that is crazy. Well, good thing he read a book. He's like, hey, I'm just going to read this book while you guys... And everyone's probably staring at that person like, bro, keep it quiet, shut up, and let him do his comedy work. Wow. Can you believe that? So that should get it up there. Just to clarify, folks, yeah, all I'm doing is just, like I said, helping one of my characters level up, about 3 or 4 more levels. I'm aware of the whole, the level up system in Final Fantasy VIII, where the more you level up, enemies and bosses will level up. They pretty much explained it, because I was going online, you know, understanding about the kind of reviewing the basics of the junction system, and one of the big top things about it is they built it because not only it's based on the lore of Final Fantasy VIII, it's because to help compensate for that level up problem that they put in the game anyway. So literally, they wanted to have it where the enemies will level up with you, but they also wanted to create a system so that way you can counterbalance it. That's why they have the junction system. So you can add more power to your stats. Help increase your stats by not just relying on leveling alone. If that makes sense. Yeah. You're back. Awesome. And guys, feel free to let me know if you have any issues with the stream, like maybe some technical issues, you know. Oh yeah? Well, I know I made my stream semi-blind, but you know what? Go ahead and share it. I'm giving you permission to share it. It might be something I know or I don't know, but maybe, maybe not. But go ahead and share it. I give you permission to share it. Yeah, I had past issues with people like kind of cutting me out, slowing down, rewinds, all that stuff with the stream, so yeah, it's okay. Really now? I'm trying to reflect if I knew that already. I'm just trying to remember, because I played this years ago. Even if I didn't, it's okay if you shared it. Especially when I gave you permission, because yeah, even if it's something I didn't know, I played this game before, so I might have known it. Oh, right. Because you know that Ellen is, now I know how they say Ellen is like big sis, but that's his sister. Right. I'll have to double check to make sure, because I remember if that's what it said. Yeah, because I remember, yeah, the sister. And then, yes. If I recall, yes, I believe so. And my memory's kind of taking time to come back, you know what I'm saying? So, but I can double check those facts again just to be sure. Because I remember Ellen was the sis. They refer to her as Big Sis, but when you kind of look at Ellen and him, it's like they could be sisters. I mean brother and sister, sorry. So it's like they could be related, and I wasn't surprised to know about that. It's just, yeah, that part is kind of like, you know about it, and you kind of know about it. Because I know back then I hardly pay attention to the story as much, and plus it's been so many years. See, that's why. That's why I probably vaguely remember it, because it was vaguely hinted. I would have to look online and see where the information you find out about it in the game is. Because, yeah. Because maybe there's some parts you find in your document info somewhere, or some conversations, and then you pay attention, and that's how you know he's the son. Thanks a lot, Kiros. Let me guess, it's Kiros' fault? I know, Saito, you're back. Is Bomb Squad still in there? I'm sure Bomb Squad is still here. Probably still eating tacos and everything. Are you gonna bounce? Alright. Well, you take care, everyone, especially with your D&D stuff and everything, and have a good one there, Pickles and Chips. A nice name, by the way, you know, that's really funny. Alright, well, you take care, man. Peace. Okay. That's why I got some items. It's alright. I'm gonna go ahead and do some fire damage. Oh yeah, it shows me. It's like, oh, I got 2 users. Okay, cool. I think I have the light on my main character. I almost said Selphie, no, not. Yeah, facing this guy is a good idea. For the points, the EXP. Alright. I have Selphie as like my strong magic user over here, so I'm just like having him having her deal with most of the magic. I know, Saito, since you're here, I'm kind of thinking of next like day or two, but depending on my schedule, I'm thinking of like a few games to stream, since the only games I can stream right now is PS4, because it's PS4 broadcast. Some of those games most likely are horror based, but I'm kind of deciding between them. So I got like Call of Cthulhu, The Evil Within 2, and Doom, and what's the other one? Resident Evil 7, so to speak. Oh, be right back real quick? Okay, no problem. I'll continue the conversation when you get back. But yeah, that's my current horror collection right now. For the PS4 at this point. So I'm trying to decide if like I want to stream tomorrow or Thursday. Well, Thursday's Halloween, but I got to think about the time though, because as of right now, it might not. I'm not sure it would be a good idea. Depending on the time of day, I have to think about that. Yeah, so I have to think about the time of day. It's like, okay, maybe on Thursday, maybe midday or morning. Well, no, I'm going to be passing out flyers. Yeah, I'm going to have to pass out flyers in the morning. Having a trunk or treat this Thursday. I don't know what everybody else is doing, probably. Ooh, nice damage. Speed it up. Bingo! Quick hand of rock, paper, scissors. Got it. This will make it faster. Because at this point, I'll have to eventually increase their physical attack. 400, yes, and Selphie's leveled up again. So I think I got 1 or 2 more levels for her, and that should be enough for now. Look at me, my GFs are getting up there. All right. You already level 60. So, dang, look at that, look at that. Woo! So now you just got elemental defense, AG. elemental defense junction. That's all you got left. Dang. I know there's only like a few that have the HPJ, so I have to keep that in mind. So I think what I'll do is, well, first I gotta see if I have any items that add HPJ, and if not, I'll just have to see about, or not converts items and stuff with abilities, or like maybe just, add, certain summons for the HPJ, for some of the main individuals that I'm gonna use. Because I know that EXP Leon, aka Squall, needs HPJ, definitely. Even though I know his HP is already, because he already has HPJ now, I believe. Because what's his summon? Not him. Right, because yeah, so Ifrit is his HPJ. Okay. Hey, Saito, you're back. What's up, bruh? I think my head is now. I think it's because of all that stuff I was sharing earlier. Oof. Yeah, I gotta. Well, I did like sharing a lot of stories and stuff. I think it was just maybe some exchanges here and there. I'm trying to. Maybe that's what it was. But whoops, not brother. Dang it. Alright, well that stopped it. I get the meltdowns from this guy. Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember what the question was. Oh, yeah. So I'm kind of in the middle of like deciding on some horror games to play for either tomorrow or Thursday. Most likely it's going to be Thursday because it was Halloween. And I only have PlayStation 4, a few places for horror games, mostly from my brother's collection. All of them would be on like the PlayStation 2 and all that, but because I can only stream on the PS4 due to my for my equipment. At this point, I can only choose the ones that I have in my PS4 collection. I mean, from his PS4 collections, from mine. So what I have is I have Doom, The Evil Within 2, Resident Evil 7, what's the other one? Well, I got Bloodborne too. I got Bloodborne. I'm not sure about playing that one yet, but Bloodborne, what else? Oh yeah, something the following. I have to remember the name of that one. I might have to grab it real quick. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. So I got Call of Cthulhu, The Evil Within 2. I got Prey, P-R-E-Y, the later one that came for the PS4. Resident Evil Biohazard. I got Dying Light, The Following. Just those games right now. Yeah, I think I mentioned Doomed already. Yeah? Well, not be for you then, bro. Yeah. It will be for that occasion. I know you know I'm joking when I said, yeah, it's not for you, bro. Yeah, but, because I know for you, you hardly tolerated the, you had an opportunity to play a little bit of the Dead by Daylight and tolerated that one. So it wouldn't be for, for you unless you're interested. But it would be for the occasion of the month. for those that haven't really like or that have interested in some particular horror games. Now I don't have, I know I don't have Layers of Fear, but Layers of Fear, let me tell you, that game, this is coming from someone who is like kinda like, well, for me, who's learning to be an artist. Layers of Fear is literally about an artist, but the way the game is like, you're just finding some of the troubling things about this person and about the world they're living in, the building, the place they're at, and it's just so, and I've seen some gameplay footage stuff, and I think they came out with a sequel of it too, and some DLC or some extra bits. The game, I tell you, is that interesting. Woohoo! Alright, there we go. Oh, just to check, Bomb Squad, are you suggesting a lot of those games, or were you just kind of mentioning all those horror games out there? Because the only games I'm able to play, since I'm PS4 broadcast only, are only those in my PS4 collection at this point. Unless I probably see if I can get like maybe purchase a game probably on the PlayStation Store with a PSN card. Because I'm also looking for work, so I'm kind of limited funds at this point. So I have to think of over like how much the things are going to cost and so forth. I gotta think about all that stuff. And which ones to get. But I only have the games I have in my collection right now, and that's hold on just a sec. Concentrate. Oh, it had Burning Wave for a second. Oh, come on. I just hit those buttons. Like I didn't even hit it. Yeah, hold on, I'm just so focused on this fight. Yeah, this fight. Ah, that was too fast, darn it. Yeah, all I wanted to do is Burning Wave, man. Please don't lose my voice. Well, not lose my voice. There we go. Finally, I get to do it. Fist break. Thank you. I was trying to do that attack. Alright, let me see what Speedy said. Okay, oh, just mentioning horror games. Oh, yeah, fire away. Mention all the fun. We can talk about horror games, too. Mention all the fun and horror games you've played or you've seen and everything. What games do you have? List all if you can. May not list, but I can tell you. So, here we go. I got Doom. And then horror games, so to speak. So, I got lots of games, but I'll list them. I'll include games that I have along with the horror ones. For the PS4, I got Dishonored 2, Yakuza series. Well, my brother has those actually, the Yakuza series. So I would borrow them and play them. But I have the Dishonored 2, Bloodborne, Call of Cthulhu, ding ding ding, Bloodborne, I think I mentioned that already, Doom, yeah, Bloodborne, Doom, what else? Child of Light, which is an indie game, Rime, another indie game, the Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Marvel Spider-Man, any other games or any other horror? I mean, I probably got a huge list, but any other horror? Oh yeah, The Evil Within 2. Well, actually, The Evil Within 2 belongs to my brother. Sorry, I was borrowing that because I was gonna see if I wanted to play that. But the ones I do have are Doom and Bloodborne and Call of Cthulhu. Those three are mine. And then the ones that I borrowed... Yeah, there we go, sorry. The ones that I was looking at to borrow was... to play for a bit was the Evil Within 2 and Resident Evil 7 and all that. Those ones, like Resident Evil 7, I was going to play on my own time just to see how it is for myself. So she's level 25. Okay, perfect. I'm not too sure if that would be horror. The Dongin. Sorry, I'm not gonna mention the name because I might mess it up. So, but that series, I'm not too sure about that. Maybe because of what it is, perhaps it might be considered horror or a certain type of horror, so to speak. Yeah, they aren't horror as much? Okay, I thought so. Yeah, I didn't really think of them as horror. I'm thinking, is that one island where the enemies are more tougher? Esthar. This might be it. I save just in case if I lose the fight, so... Or if I need to run away. But yeah, my official games, Doom, Call of Cthulhu, and Bloodborne. I got The Witcher 3, which technically, I mean, it's RPG, but would you say, you know, somewhat horror, perhaps? Adventure, visual novel, shooter, and murder mystery. Yeah, that kind of game, that's the type that one is. But yeah, I got, yeah, just those three. So I'm just, you know, for me, I think I'll just pick which one I want to do. And, because right now, I cannot do, unless I can do it on my social media, but you know, at this point, where I am right now with my social media, I barely have such an active following where I only had like 1, 2, or 3 people actually comment when I post a question or anything. And so I can't really trust right now putting a poll in my social media on Twitter, because I look like I hardly got a big following going on here. Now Doom, that's one of the games I was thinking of doing. So if I wanted to, I might just do Doom instead. Doom or Call of Cthulhu, one of those. I'm thinking Doom though. Call of Cthulhu, I don't have to wait until October to play it. I can always play that anytime in my stream. The only thing is, what I'm gonna do something. Exactly. But what I'm gonna do first, Doom I can still stream if I decide to do that. But what I'm gonna do for the rest of my games is I'm gonna do test streams, which are mostly gonna be private videos, or like what you call private videos, or play the game and record. The reason why I'm gonna do that, because, well, PS4 broadcast, so I'm guessing the tough enemies aren't going to be here yet. Okay, so it's probably going to be in Discord. But the reason why I'm going to do it like that is because, well, PS4 broadcasting has blocking. Even when you record game footage, there's blocking that can occur. This can happen in a cinematic sequence of a game. It can even happen in a full ending mission. You know, Yakuza 0 and Kiwami had it where literally, oh man, talking about it. Yeah, it would be good to play Doom. You know, what was the funny thing that happened? Oh my gosh. I was streaming. This happened on Twitch, months ago. Protesting? Maybe. But if I'm going to make it private, if I'm going to do it for like testing, well, I wouldn't be able to do it for Doom as much, because I think I'm okay with that one. But for the, well, do I need testing for this one? Ooh. I know you're on the Discord, Bomb Squad. I'll actually get back to you on that. I'll communicate with you maybe privately and let you know if maybe I would like some testing. Thanks for the offer. I think I maybe, but testing, and then also, but I'll let you know. Yeah, I'd have to think about that one. But one thing's on my mind is making sure that there's no block scenes. I actually had this happen to me, and this part got me so upset. I started, you know, I mean, like, you could say it nearly ruined my Twitch stream. But this was months ago, and near the probably I say near somewhere near the beginning of this year, some point. I was streaming on Twitch. Yeah. Oh yeah, no problem, bro. Appreciate that. So I'll message and let you know about that. Maybe, like, you know, especially if I need help with any testing too. You know, I'll message you guys. You know, need help with or any testings. Yeah, I'll definitely message you. But yeah, dude, on Twitch, I was playing Yakuza Kiwami, or Kiwami, I don't know how you pronounce it. But anyway, unfortunately, The last and final mission of the game was completely blocked. Yeah. It was completely blocked. And when I mean by completely blocked, I mean you cannot even see it. If you were to come to the stream at that point and it was blocked, you wouldn't be able to see the footage. You probably hear me talk, but you wouldn't be able to see the game footage. So literally all of it was blocked. Very disappointing. And it was the final mission of that game. Unbelievable. And I didn't know it was blocked. I didn't pay attention or see if it was blocked until I finally looked up on the upper right corner. Because usually there's a comment section for the PlayStation that I usually leave out in the open. And apparently it showed that it was no longer live and that, sorry, this is a block, you entered a block scene, you can't record, you can't, none of that. I was so upset about that. I was so disappointed that happened to me while I was streaming live. And you know, now hardly anyone was in the stream, so it was okay. You know, barely or hardly anyone even came to the stream at that time, at that point. So I'm glad no one said it. I mean, if someone said something, then I would have been like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to end the stream. But once I caught it, I was like, oh wow. And I just ended the stream right there, you know. It was like, wow, I can't believe that was the whole thing blocked. Wow. What was the claim or reason for that? Did Twitch tell you? Horror on Steam. Interesting. No, it wasn't Twitch that told me. It was the PlayStation itself that sent a message, but at that time I didn't pay attention to it. So, but since that occasion, I've been paying attention to my PlayStation. It sends messages on the screen to me. So if I see a message like that says, oh, sorry, you entered a block scene, therefore recording has stopped. Oh, stop recording because you entered a block, like audio, it would say like, game audio and video pause because you entered a block scene. Once I see that, I know for a fact that it's blocked. Yeah. So turtle shell, that's all I need. Completely blocked, man. I was just... You can imagine how angry I was. I was just so upset about that. I was just like, man. No, it wasn't. You said it probably was the audio. It wasn't the audio. It was an agreement. I learned that it was an agreement by PlayStation with the company. That certain games would have blocked scenes because of to prevent spoilers. Yeah. Sometimes prevent spoilers, sometimes they just don't want certain scenes to show if you're going to do a PlayStation broadcast. So it's an agreement between Sony and companies that if anyone does a PlayStation broadcast, this is something I looked up later on, if someone does a PlayStation broadcast, certain scenes in the game are blocked. In the case of the Yakuza series, all of the final missions, including the ending, are blocked. Everything else in the game is not blocked. Ain't that something? In Final Fantasy VII, if you do a PS4 broadcast of that game live, the Eris death scene, which is a certain scene in the game, whether you play Final Fantasy VII or not, but there's a certain character that dies. That scene is blocked. Even the boss fight after that scene gets blocked. And eventually it will continue after that's done. And then, what else? The, was it the final... No, not the final boss fight. It's the ending to Final Fantasy VII. That gets blocked. So I think I got all the items and everything, and I leveled up Selphie enough, so... I know I gotta do other things, like visit Esther, do all that stuff. But I need to go visit the Queen of Cards because I wanted to change the random option real quick. PS4 broadcast. Death and Request. La da da da. Yeah, it's for the PS4 broadcast. It's like a certain arrangement they have. But I wouldn't be surprised that they had to do this. They probably not only made the agreement, but they probably had it set up that when they finalized the game, they probably made a connection with the PlayStation system to where if that game were to play, maybe certain programming was implemented to where once this scene comes up and someone is trying to broadcast or record it, because you can record like game footage on your PlayStation, which I can use to make YouTube videos, those scenes can still be blocked. It will let you know. On the PlayStation, it'll say, oh, gameplay, audio and video has stopped because you entered a block scene. So. So I basically got a lot of... Where's the Queen of Cards? Let me go find it. Real quick. Probably going to be finishing around 9 soon. Let me see. See if it does it. No, direct. Okay, keep doing it. Eventually, it's supposed to change it all. There we go. But you can't change the random. Okay, gotcha. No. So, Elgato HD is the way to go. That's why I'm working to get a laptop and everything and get those things. So that way I have an opportunity to play the game without worrying of getting a block like that. The blocking only occurs for the PlayStation broadcast. It doesn't occur for the Elgato or anything like that. So I'm okay if I use an Elgato HD. So the PC and everything is okay. But for some reason, companies, when it came to PlayStation Broadcast with Sony and everything, it's like for that live stream service, they want to prevent people from showing certain clips. Now, there was something, Saito, I remember you told me about it a long time ago. I mean, a few months back, or maybe during this month when I tried playing Persona 5, and that had block scenes. And you told me that apparently the company made an announcement and was saying to people like, hey, we just want to let you know that we're trying to prevent spoilers here, because we understand people are trying to live stream this game. So we advise that you do be in mind not to try to stream this much stuff or something. Isn't that right, Saito? You told me about that? And you sent me the link. I'll go back and take a look at it again. Stuff like that, where someone blocks it because of spoilers, to prevent spoilers for people who haven't played the game. And then sometimes there's just some companies that just chooses to not let scenes be shown. Maybe just for other reasons, I'm not sure. I've been traveling for a while. I'm like, where am I going? Because I already got a lot of stuff here. That's why I'm kind of like looking around like, should I go here? Should I go there? I know I'm supposed to go to Esther. Because I already talked to Queen and Rinoa is in the coma. So I'm going to go in here and check up on Rinoa real quick. Yeah, eventually I'm going to want to eat afterwards. Hopefully that made sense, Bomb Squad. That it's just this agreement with the PS4 broadcast stream. It's not really with the Elgato typical computer streaming. It's mostly with the PS4 broadcast system. They just don't want people using that for streaming to show certain cutscenes and endings and stuff. Yeah, it makes sense. So right now, I wouldn't be surprised if this game, right now there's no blocking, but I wouldn't be surprised if they said, we're gonna block the ending of this game. Rinoa, you feel so cold. Are you going to be like this forever? Isn't there anything I can do? You are so full of life. How? Now you don't even make a sound. I want to hear your voice. It's like talking to a wall. Rinoa, call my name. Aww. Here we go. We got Laguna coming in. So I had to decide who's going to have what. Just a sec. Yeah, let me just see what you say. Let me see what y'all said real quick. By the way, do you like Star Wars? Depending on... well, yeah. If you're talking the whole franchise, yes, I do. The latest Star Wars movies, not so much, but some of the older movies and classics. And then also, look, Knights of the Old Republic. And some of the other ones. Not the current ones that EA has been doing lately, no. But the older ones and stuff, with the games and the movies, definitely. Yeah, so I like Star Wars. Just hope Doom doesn't have it blocked because that game has been out for a long time. I could understand during release, but now would suck when you stream it. I know, right? I don't think it's... I'm sure the company doesn't mind showing... There are companies that don't mind letting their game streamed. The people who made the Tomb Raider series, their games aren't blocked. I streamed Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Crystal Dynamics, they're okay. They're like, hey, go ahead and stream all the way. They're not too worried about the spoilers and everything. They don't mind. But there's just some companies, I guess they just make certain decisions that where they really mind. They say, sorry, we can't have you do that. Selphie or... Well, depends. They both got magic. I'm gonna give him... Keys this. It's his magic. Well, hold on, no. I'm gonna give it Selphie's magic. Now, Laguna is probably one of my favorite characters. Because he's like that cool cat, funny guy. I don't know, well... He kind of almost reminds me of you, Bomb Squad, just that... I think you probably have more of the better jokes. At times. Well, this guy's kind of like a wacky, kind of cool cat kind of guy, so... But, I'm just going to check something real quick. Because after this little past scenario, I'm going to go ahead and end my stream after this thing. I'll get to the chat in a moment. I'm just checking something real quick. Okay. Because we have no money. Let me get back to the chat. Alright, let me see what you said. True. You might have to wait to certain games, unfortunately. Right, exactly. Hope you get the PC. I know. Wait to play certain games. Oh, yeah. And don't really play Doom for the story anyway. Saito, you don't play Doom for the story? You pretty much, do you play Doom for the butt kicking? Killing demons. That's what I do. Cause we have no money. Alright, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it's kind of my fault that we stayed at the hotel so often. But heck, I'm not cut out to be an actor. So you say, but we know you're really quite excited. Okay, everyone, take your positions. Man, I can't believe this director. Making a movie with me, an amateur? The heck am I supposed to do? Alright. So we were lucky I got the job. As long as we make some money, right? Are you serious? What kind of costume is this? No complaining. Let's go. Hey, look at you. Not bad. This is your co-star playing the part of the sorceress. She's like the Queen of the Cards character. She's like the Queen of the Cards lady. Hi, nice to meet you. All we need now is someone to play the dragon. Oh, perfect. Hey, you back there. Yes? I'm kind of in a squeeze here. The guy playing the dragon is sick. Do you think you could put on the dragon costume and kind of just walk down here? I'll pay you. I guess so. Okay, just be on standby over there. What did you say there? Well, that's true. You get to destroy a lot of demons in the game, so. He said, ah! Oh, that's right. We actually fight a dragon. Okay, people, here we go. Scene 12, Death of the Sorceress. Ready? Action. Oh, Sir Knight, save me from the wicked dragon. Oh, okay. I'll save you from the dragon. Darn it, I'm getting all nervous here. And what's with this gun blade? Haven't used one of these since training. Kinda like this. Don't even look like a gun blade. It looks like a regular blade. Hey, not bad. I'll just put in some voiceovers. Okay, bring on the dragon. Hey, come on guys, the dragon. Alright, here we go. Wow! Just like the real thing. Excellent work, Kyros. Wait a minute. Was the costume that big? Whoa, Kyros is taking this seriously. Man, looks like the real thing. It's like, jeez, take it easy, Kyros. What the? Is this thing real? What? No wonder. What am I doing? I'm getting out of here. Well, Sir Knight, it's all yours. This is Sir Knight. I must bid you farewell. Hey, don't just leave me here. This is not gonna let me go. The gunblade. So it is a gunblade. So we do a little fight. Playing some little casino, some little piano music. Dun, 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 dun. Need some black and white color, man. Come on, this is like old music. This is classic. Come on. A classic Fallout. Now's my chance. Run! Well, Laguna in this story is just a funny character, man. Darn. Stupid dragon? Where the heck is Kyros? Laguna, did you call me? Yeah. Wait long enough? Here. Alright. Time to get some dragon butt. So wait, hold on a sec. Sure to save first. Let me check. Because I believe I have them... Oh, there we go. See? I had to make sure. Okay. That was perfect. So I'm going to give him Shiva, Siren, and who else do I want to give him? Alexander. And then, Magic. GF, and we want him to draw, Doom. I'm just going to have him use treatment. And then, Laguna. Brothers, which will be funny, by the way. And then we want him Cerberus, Penamona. I could give him Cerberus. Oh, wait, no. Let me give, Laguna, no, let me give him Kyros Leviathan. There we go. Just make sure they have the proper gear. Ooh, physical defense. Let me see. Oh, there we go. We got some good ones here. Ah, meltdown increases it. Give him for defense. And then, magic defense. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, this spell is definitely useful for most of these stats. Increase the hit percentage. Now, hold on a sec. elemental defense. Nah, it needs to be fire. Yeah, because this guy might be using fire on him. So you have him have ice for his physical, for his gun. And here, I gotta give him some stuff. Yeah, he got all that. Look at that. Alright, so let me see. What magic can I give him? Ooh, I can slow him down. And, status defense. Ooh, there we go. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, don't worry, I'll check up on the chat in a moment. I'm just making sure to double check some things. Ooh. That is awesome. Woohoo! I'm getting some protection here. Literally. Well, that's the part about the junction system in this game. It definitely was built to boost the stats of your characters. Yeah, Protect would do that. There we go. Alright, let me check and see if anything was stated in the chat. Yeah, you said PG&E might be doing some outages in your area. Really? Which area are you in, by the way? Did you get a call or a notice or anything? Because I live out here in Bay Point, and so far I haven't heard anything about Bay Point getting outages at this point. Let me just do a double save so I don't miss anything. Contra Costa? So I wonder if they're going to cut the outage in my area. He's like, who's running? Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. Because I don't know if they're cutting my area. Because they said, because if it's Contra Costa... Oh, well yeah, we're all in Contra Costa. I just don't know if they're cutting Bay Point. But which area in Contra Costa do you live in, by the way? Just wondering. Oh, so you live all the way over there. Huh. Would they cut off Antioch? I mean, Antioch, I know that's that big area over there. I'm just not sure if they mentioned anything about Bay Point. Because Bay Point was going to be one of the targets. But I don't know if they're still going to go for Bay Point out here, though. And that's the thing I'm not too sure about. Pretty dark, huh? Definitely quest. Dun, 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 dun. I just like doing that. is Holy Alexander. Or like I'm blinded. Nope. I need to see the current status of this enemy here. $16,187 HP. Blizzard and Holy Light. Keep going. Alright, there we go. Thunder Jab. See, I don't have any Blizzard Jab. It's okay. Oh, I do have Blizzard. Get him, come on. Alright, let's see where he is at. Oh, almost done. 3,924. Perfect. Whew, almost done beating his butt. I know, like, just die already. I'm like, come on, man. Stupid dragon. That should do it. Oh, not yet. This should do it. Bingo. Ha! That's more like it. Ooh, now I can do fire breath. How many are there? They just keep coming. We're out of here. Yeah, there's a ton of them. So it's not just one, there's more of them. So you gotta run out of there. What is that? Yep, he's dead. I can't disconnect. What is this connect thing? Is it you, FFVIII? Yeah. Connect is just what I call it. It's when I use my special power. Oh, I know. I must be asleep. That's why I can't control it. I'm sorry, FFVIII. Just let me use your spirit for a little while longer. Let me go back. She ain't here either. If I may ask, what happened to this Ellen? She was kidnapped by Estar soldiers. I've been traveling, trying all I can to get inside Estar, but they were looking for a successor to the Estar sorceress, Adele. Yeah, exactly it. Is she your daughter? No, but she's just so cute. Oh, I wish I could hear her voice. I want to hear Rinoa's voice. Yeah, he's not his daughter, but it's a friend of hers who's daughter, and he kind of looks after her from time to time. So you say he's almost like a father to her. Is something the matter? No, just the fairies. I don't care if it's the past or what. I want to hear Rinoa. I want to see Rinoa. That way there might be a chance to save her. You can't change the past. I just found that out. When I was kidnapped, Uncle Laguna went on a journey to find me. But because he did, Uncle Laguna wasn't able to be by Rain's side when she died. Rain wanted to show Laguna her newborn baby. Rain kept calling out for Laguna, so no matter what, I wanted Laguna to stay in the village. But it didn't work. I can no longer make it back to that moment. And also, I can only send you inside someone I've met before. I'm sorry, FFVIII. I'm about to disconnect. I'll try again to speak to you this way. Sis, Ellen, So you got a newborn baby. Good reason why you called Ellen Sis. I want to hear Rinoa's voice. I can see you if we go back in time, maybe even change things. Ellen, can you hear me? Send me back to the moment Rinoa went into a coma. So you want to change the past? I think you're going to be careful about that, bro. You know the thing about the changing of the past and stuff. Ellen, you won't answer me. Me? I know she's on the White Seed ship. White Seed. Edia's Seed. Edia's Seed? Maybe Edia would know the whereabouts of the ship. Then I can see Ellen. Then maybe I can go back. So I'm going to go ahead and save. Get ready and turn this off and everything so I can eat and sleep. Rave, repeat. No, just kidding. So I guess the power outages thing. So are expected to have shut off. So Contra Costa counties are a lot of counties including Contra Costa expect to have shut offs at 11 p.m. Okay. This was a message 4 hours ago, so I'm wondering if I'm gonna get it shut off here. So it's saying which parts will lose power Tuesday. Okay. So I wonder if my area will get it, because they had that set up before, so I'm wondering if they're gonna set it up again. Trying to get to it. Come on. Yeah, I'm just checking the little map thing to see if my area is going to be affected. Because so far around here, while there was some heavy winds, we're so close to the water by the bay, you know, for where I live, it just doesn't seem so. But I'm still at least to be aware of what places will be shut off. So let me just take a look. Oh, come on. Map trouble. Come on! And ads popping up is like, bro, I didn't come on here for ads. I came on here for the map. He said, I came on here for the map. Show me the map. There we go. Huh. So it doesn't look like my area is going to be affected. Yeah, so it doesn't look like my area is going to be affected. So the areas that I'm noticing where they're mostly going to be cutting off, so it says in Contra Costa County, 204 customers, Moraga Canyon. So I'm looking at the map. So it looks like they're mostly cutting off like Moraga Canyon area near Oakland, and few of and there's a regional park area, Chabot Regional Park, near Berkeley, that area. And there's some in the near Half Moon Bay, and some areas near Redwood City, Saratoga, Brookdale. So just those areas. I haven't seen any where it showed like any red spots for Antioch. I mean, at least we'll be aware. But I don't know. I mean, I know they said that if they were going to turn off power in the area of Antioch, they probably would either message or contact people's homes so they know, hey, your place is going to be losing power. At least. That's what I think they would. At least that's what they were supposed to be doing. Yeah, at least that's what they were supposed to be doing. Because they're supposed to be informing their customers, their homes and everything, letting them know, hey, we're going to turn off power in your area. That's what they're supposed to be doing. So if you got that, then at least we know that's your area. But from telling from this map, because I looked online to check the map for the power outages. Oh, Saito, just to give you an update, I don't know if you've probably been hearing the news about the fires in California. That's where I live. So, Bomb Squad and I, yeah, we live out in the state of California. There's been a lot of fires. And certain places have had their power shut down. So, right now, since they first started that, my area has never even, not even had a power outage yet. Probably because there hasn't been any issue where I live. So, and we've hardly had any heavy winds, except on Sunday. So, but still no fire. So, I think it's just, they're just trying to make sure to get the major risky areas. You know what I mean? Those that are risque business. Those that are like the serious areas where a lot of greenery is around and most likely a fire could occur. Yeah. And plus these winds can get bad. So perhaps, you know, they're going to try to tackle those places where not only the winds are going to be heavy, well, they're going to tackle the places where the winds are seriously going to be more heavier. So, there have been places where their winds were very heavy. And so where I live, we've had a heavy wind, but we haven't had any, like, poles fall down. It was strong wind, very strong, but it's like the poles still ain't fall down or anything, so we're still okay. But if they do decide to shut off the power, then we won't have power here. I might probably talk to Dad about maybe we can go somewhere and leave the home, you know, maybe go out somewhere, travel somewhere for the week or something. If we want to have some places where yeah, so it is still going to be fast and heavy here, but definitely LA and all those places is going to be much faster. So yeah, thank you for that for that safe words. Yeah, so I'm going to make sure to stay safe, no doubt. Yeah, so you stay safe too, Bomb Squad. Definitely for your area. I think over here I would say I'm okay, but I'm still keeping, but you know, like usual, I keep my eyes and ears open so I can pay attention to see, okay, is there anything going on? We need to be aware. Oh, okay, they're probably going to turn off power here. Okay, I get it. So, you know, it's just being aware on my end. It's like, okay, if they're going to turn off power here, then I need to make sure we're ready. If we need to travel to certain places where there's still power, then we need to go to those places, because that would be the best bet at this occasion. Because we don't want it to be where, do we have plenty of non-perishable food? Do we have, you know, we have plenty of flashlights and lights and stuff, but yeah. Now, the part that could be even more scarier is the fact that hearing Bomb Squad tell me that he just ate a ghost pepper. That is probably one of the most greatest horror stories you could ever experience. Is when you discover that you had accidentally or purposefully or literally accidentally ate a ghost pepper. Before I end my stream, because I just saved, so I'm good, but before I end my stream, so one thing I want to say is the ghost pepper thing. I actually witnessed someone have ghost pepper sauce on their burrito, and their face looked like it was really red. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, are you okay over there? So I hope you have some milk, a lot of milk, water, whatever you need to cool yourself down. If you need to go get it, go get it. I am confident of this very thing, though, so I'm gonna look out for any possible see if there's any like any other places. Because because I know Bay Point is like a small western part of Pittsburgh. So, you know, they could shut off here if they wanted to. But so far I haven't seen any of those issues yet. All I've seen is the fact that, well, they've been shutting off more of the big major areas. So that's for certain. Okay. Man, you in here talking about like, uh-oh, like... Yeah, but you eat it all the time. It's really great. Well, I may not try ghost pepper. I'm sure it's really deliciously hot, but... There's only amount of hot sauce and spice I could take. So at this point, I probably wouldn't. You probably might not see me ever eat ghost pepper. It's my own safety gig. I don't eat the ghost pepper. I just eat regular sauce, mild, even a little bit of hot. Just make sure you don't lose the kite. Because remember, hey, on Sunday, when you saw how heavy the wind was already, I think that was like 35. Was that 40 miles per hour? That was very heavy wind on Sunday in my area. It was like, my dad described it like, this is like a big giant leaf blower, like just blowing everything. No accidents, nothing like anything like that, or like a fire cause. So we're good here. But I think it's just making sure, like, probably it's those areas where maybe it could be more, where it is more worse. Because I live in more like a small town, and so, you know, but the way the small town is, there hasn't been any risk yet. Oh, let's go fly a kite. Yeah, that blows. I know, man. It really was blowing. Like, we saw the leaves everywhere. We saw the branches and stuff flying all over the place. Fly a kite. Imagine someone you might feel sorry for a little kid if they have a balloon in that kind of weather. If you have a balloon with that kind of wind, you're gonna need to hold on to your balloon, or be careful. You don't want the balloon to take you. Yeah, so let me just see any last few comments before I go ahead and before I get going. He said, what did he say? My house Halloween decorations flew everywhere. Oh dear God. That's terrible. Yeah, that's too bad. You have to go get your Halloween decorations or get new ones, whatever you had to do, man. That's terrible. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Speaking of Halloween, this upcoming Thursday, I'm having a bomb squad. I'm having a trunk or treat. There's a having a what you call a trunk or treat. Halloween event. Yeah, trunk or treat event this Thursday. I'll send you more details about it in the Discord. So I'll even see if I can probably get a picture of the flyer, so you can have the information in case if you like to come, or you have family you can bring with you, because it's it's for family, children. It's for anybody who likes to stop on by. It's gonna be at a parking lot near a series of stores. It's alright. It's okay. Even if you don't have a costume, you can come as yourself, bro. You don't need to have a costume if you don't want to. You don't have to have a costume to go. A trunk or treat is like, literally, I learned about what trunk or treat is. It's basically when people, they have cars lined up in a certain area, and you can decorate your cars, right? And you literally have candy decorations for your cars, for the trunks and everything. And people can stop by, kids can stop by and get candy. Yeah, this is my first... I remember I learned about that trunk or treat stuff. Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, hey, you know, the scariest metal band shirt. Cannibal Corpse? It's alright. And it's, and to tell you now, it's an event that, because every year, my church, we have like a harvest festival for families, and a harvest festival is, you know, is like the alternative to Halloween, but we don't like, but as you know, we don't like condemn anybody or restrict anybody of anything. Like, you know what I mean? We're not the condemning kind of Christians that most people might see or hear in the world and in the news and everything. That's not who we are. So all we do is we love to reach out to people. We love to have certain celebrations. We also love to do things for communities. So one of the things we used to do, like harvest festivals. So in this occasion, this harvest festival is more so a trunk or treat, where instead of just like, you know, come into the building and, you know, we'll have like some free games that you can play, earn gifts, prizes, and have some free candy. We also have but this time we're doing a trunk or treat. So all we're doing is, you know, bringing joy to people, and, you know, allowing people to have candy and have fun, and you know, reach out to them and with love and joy from the Lord, and then, you know, let them go about their day and enjoy themselves. You know what I mean? So yeah, trust me, we're not the condemning type. Yeah. But I don't do that. We don't do that. But anyway, any elephants there? No, but I'll find out for you. I'll ask and see if someone's going to dress up as an elephant. Or someone bring a big monster truck with an elephant design. Be like a monster truck trunk or treat. I'm just joking around, man. I love pulling some jokes. Yeah, elephants? I don't know. I'll have to see. No, there's not going to be elephants there. Unless someone dresses up as an elephant, someone has a painting or an image of an elephant, someone decorates their car and such to make it look like an elephant, or vice versa. But no elephants there. Okay. Trunk. Elephant. Okay, I get it. Trunk or treat. So that means you either, well, the way that would work is, trunk or treat. Like, maybe, would you like to shake the hand, would you like to, you know how you shake your hand? Shake someone's hand? Would you like to have a trunk shake with an elephant? Or would you like us to bring you a treat or something? Maybe something like that. Then we have elephants there. Yeah. So you either have an elephant or a treat. Someone have a baby elephant, or you probably get to see Dumbo. It's Dumbo! So like maybe like the trunk would be just Dumbo, and then you get to see him, you get to pet him and everything. And you can go about your way, or you can just go have some treats. You can't have both. You gotta choose. Pet Dumbo or just have some treats. Whichever one. What, you mean like if someone were to say get in the, like if someone were to say, hey, You either get in this trunk and we take you away somewhere unknown, mysterious that we'll surprise you with, or we can treat you with something. Like that? Is that what you're talking about? Trust me, it's not a kidnapping. I know all these jokes. I know what you're doing. I know all these jokes. If it really was a kidnapping, oh boy. That's why you gotta have your parents. You got a family there, you know what I'm saying? It's mostly a family event at the end of the day. So it's not like, oh, strangers just doing this. It said, yeah, haha, exactly. Like someone doing some kidnap. Man, if someone was doing that with Trunk or Treat, it's like, oh boy, that's gonna ruin it. It's gonna ruin it. Just like how people doing those, yeah, the stream is about to be over in just a sec. The stream's over. Let me just say one thing before I get off. Is that, yeah, like, how there were people in Halloween filling up their candies with razors and some poisonous or stuff in it. And then, and then parents having to check candy and everything. Crazy people doing stuff like that. And then, like, kidnappings. Then you had remember the whole scary clown phrase? Or the scary clown phase, when people were dressed up in clown costumes and would go outside and stare at people's houses or stare at people on the streets and stuff. Remember that incident? I don't even know if that's still going on. Because I didn't even know that was a thing until I looked it up. People dressing up in clown outfits. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like... It nearly ruined it for clowns at that point, you know what I mean? Because it's like people, clowns are meant to, they make you laugh, bring you joy, bring you like some comedy, be funny. But, doing stuff like that, it's like just ruining that image even more. I mean, horror movies has already done it with it and everything. But, I mean, with the clowns, those scary things. But then with the movies, kind of definitely nearly ruined the icon or the images of clowns. But when it came to like especially in the horror stories and everything, but when it came to like that thing in real life, that nearly ruined it. Yeah, but anyway, I already saved, so I'm gonna go ahead and get going because I am hungry. I don't know if the power outage is gonna happen here yet. If it happens tonight here, I'll definitely find out. I have my flashlights and stuff, but I'm probably gonna talk to Dad. We'll try to see like what places don't have the power outages, so we might see what we need to do. But anyway, Bomb Squad, you said good stream. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, to test the blocking, I'm just gonna be doing like some private streams, or better yet, well, not like private streams. Those are like, the private streams would be like on my own time, where I can see if it's going to be blocked, or like I can just record game footage while I play, making space so I can record enough and then see what scenes are actually going to be blocked. So then I can know what games I actually have blocked scenes. And you did tweet it out. Oh, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's great. You can share, y'all can share it with your friends, share it on your social media if you like, that way people are aware, like, hey, this stream is happening, so whenever you guys want to come to the stream, you feel free to share it on your social media everywhere, where you have your friends so they can see it, yeah. But the Trunk or Treat thing, I'll send you more details, Bomb Squad, and so you can know. I definitely invite you. It's gonna be this Thursday. Let me see. I actually do have the flyers. Let me see what it says about it. Yeah, he said a while ago. Yeah. I mean, even if it's a while ago. Oh, yeah. So it's October 31st at 6 p.m. Yeah. I'll have to take a picture of it because I don't think I have a digital copy of it. So that way you can see the time, the address, and everything. but it'll be mostly in the parking lot. We're expected to have, you know, a good number of cars, so definitely a way to invite people. Yeah. You know, some friends would like to come, you can bring them too, you know. Yeah, we don't mind if you don't have a costume. You know, we've had people come with some, you know, especially to our harvest festivals. We had people come to like with some scary, creepy costumes and everything. But we offered the candy and greeted them and everything, and you know, told them happy Halloween and have a good day, a good rest of their evening. You know. Most people want to be able to enjoy themselves in these special occasions, so yeah, just bring fun to people. All right, so anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get going. So, God bless you, sir. Have a wonderful day, rest of your evening, rest of your night. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, and I'll make sure to maybe take a picture or something and post a flyer on Discord and everything. And I'll let y'all know, especially I'll let you know, Bomb Squad, if I do need help with testing. When I do if I do like a private stream or something, I need help. So, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get going, y'all. Oh wait, what did you say? Sadly, too far for me. Oh, like the trunk or treat? Yeah, I know you're not out here, Saito. So I know I would have invited you if you were out here, but I know sadly you're not. You don't live out where I live, so unfortunately you won't be able to attend. Quick question before any of y'all go. Before you leave, what anime convention are y'all thinking of going or anything? Or have you been thinking of going to any anime conventions at all before this year's over or next year? At least maybe one or two, like, you know, just wondering. Real quick. Ah, MetroCon. Nice. Yeah, you told me about that one. I'll probably look it up and see when it occurs next year. Because you told me you went to that one, and I think that's in your area, I believe. So Moraga Canyon is at 10 p.m. Okay, so that's what they're shutting off. Moraga Canyon. So I haven't gotten to Bay Point yet. So I'm just gonna have to wait. Okay. Anyway, it's usually around my birthday. Oh, nice. I'll look that up. But anyway, I know y'all on Discord, so I can always private message you guys to see what's up. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get going. So y'all take care, have a good night, have the rest of your evening, day, so forth. Take care, y'all. Peace out.